Judge arrested, obstruction of justice rocks Wisconsin. Milwaukee County Circuit Court. Judge Hannah Dugan was arrested on Friday, April 25, 2025. The FBI apprehended Judge Dugan on charges of obstruction of justice. The charges stem from allegations that she helped an undocumented immigrant evade arrest. Eduardo Flores Ruiz, the individual in question, was facing domestic violence charges in Judge Dugan's courtroom. Instead of allowing Immigration and Customs Enforcement ICE agents to apprehend Flores Ruiz, Judge Dugan allegedly directed him through a side door. Flores Ruiz was later apprehended by law enforcement. The arrest of a sitting judge sent shockwaves through Wisconsin and beyond. The incident quickly became a flashpoint in the ongoing national debate about immigration, the judiciary, and the reach of federal law enforcement. The case has drawn intense scrutiny and ignited passionate responses from across the political spectrum. MAGA celebrates a win against the deep state. The arrest of Judge Dugan has been met with resounding approval from the MAGA base. For many supporters of former President Donald Trump, this incident represents a victory against the perceived deep state working against their interests. They view Judge Dugan's alleged actions as a prime example of the kind of judicial activism and resistance to federal immigration enforcement that they have long rallied against. Prominent MAGA voices were quick to celebrate the arrest. Jack Posobiec, a popular podcaster and Trump loyalist, tweeted, "Finally, some accountability. The swamp is being drained." Natalie Winters, a correspondent for Steve Bannon's War Room podcast, echoed this sentiment, stating, "This is what happens when judges put their radical agenda ahead of the law." The arrest has energized the MAGA base, reinforcing their belief that the system is rigged against them and that aggressive action is needed. Echoes of a movement, from pardons to prosecutions. The arrest of Judge Dugan aligns with the Trump administration's broader pattern of targeting perceived political opponents and aggressively enforcing immigration laws. From the early days of his presidency, Trump made it clear that he would challenge established norms and institutions. The pardoning of controversial figures like Sheriff Joe Arpaio, known for his hardline stance on immigration, signaled Trump's willingness to reward those who shared his worldview. This approach has continued under his current administration, with Attorney General Pam Bondi and FBI Director Kash Patel facing constant pressure from the MAGA base to take more visible action against their perceived enemies. The arrest of former New Mexico Judge Jose Cano, accused of harboring Venezuelan gang members, further fueled this sentiment. The Cano case, like the Dugan arrest, tapped into the MAGA base's deep-seated anxieties about immigration, crime, and a perceived deep state working against their interests. Shifting sands, the courts, immigration, and the future. The arrest of Judge Dugan represents a significant escalation in the ongoing battle over immigration enforcement and the role of the judiciary. It sends a chilling message to local authorities who may be considering obstructing federal immigration efforts. The case has sparked a debate about the separation of powers, with some arguing that the arrest undermines the independence of the judiciary. The implications of this arrest are far-reaching and will likely continue to reverberate throughout the legal system and the political landscape. It remains to be seen how the case against Judge Dugan will unfold. But one thing is certain, it has ignited a firestorm that will continue to shape the debate about immigration, law enforcement, and the very nature of American justice.